What's up, guys? The Diablo 3 Necromancer has arrived, and of course I decided to make a Necromancer, and I've been playing for the last few days, and I just want to show everyone the build that I'm using for my Necromancer and why I think it's the best build right now for the Necromancer. And as you can see, everyone pretty much has the same build on the leaderboards for greater rifts. So I'm going to show you that build and why it's so good. First, you need full Inarius, I don't know how you pronounce it. You need the full set of Inarius. So you basically want Int, Vitality, Resist All, and Corpse Lance damage, which is this attack over here that we'll be talking about later. Same thing for your Helm, Crit, Vitality, Intellect, all the usual stuff. Armor, Int, Vitality, 3 main stats, and Corpse Lance damage on any piece that you can add it on. You want the 2-piece Traveler's Pledge set. It's really good. While moving, damage taken is reduced up to 50%. While standing still, damage dealt is increased up to 100%. So that's really good for this build. And for your legendary gems, you want Bane of the Trapped, Teardrop of the Star Weaver, and Pain Enhancer. You're not supposed to be using Convention of Elements, but I decided to use it because I don't have unities right now. You're supposed to have a unity on your mercenary and on your character, so you take you split the damage between you and your mercenary. This is the best weapon in the game. Shadow Hook. Every point of maximum essence increases your damage by 0.5%. So I have about 300 essence, so basically increases my damage by like 100%. If I did the math right, probably not. 150%? 150%, I think. Yeah, 150%. I don't know, I'm bad at math, whatever. Alright, so I'll show you the skills that you need. Grim Scythe with Curse Scythe. Bone Armor with Dislocation. You're going to have this up all the time. Corpse Lance with Brittle Touch. This is deals a lot of damage, and I'll show you in a bit. Land of the Dead makes you basically use Corpse Lance non-stop, and it freezes all your enemies around you if you have the rune Frozen Lance. Decrepify with Dizzying Curse. Cursed enemies have a 10% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds when hit, and it slows them down. Blood Rush. This is basically like the Necromancer's teleport. I feel like a wizard when I'm playing this, playing the Necromancer. This thing, 1 damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses. Standalone, increase the armor by 100%. Overwhelming Essence, and Swift Harvesting. And also in the Kadali's Cube, or whatever it's called, Connie's Cube, you want Aquila Curse. Definitely pronouncing that wrong. All damage is reduced by 50% when you have 90% or more essence. You always have about full essence, so it works. Trangul's Corroded Fang. Grim Scythe now is 100%, so to apply a curse, and you deal 200% increased damage to cursed enemies, so that's really good. And Wisdom of Kalan. You could use this if you're having trouble staying alive. It gives you 5 more stacks of bone armor, which is very helpful because bone armor, every stack reduces damage by 3%. So if you have, normally you have 10 stacks, so it's 30% reduced damage, but if you have 15, it's 45% reduced damage. You could also use, which one is it? Oh, this one over here. This is probably better if you have better gear than this. This is better. This belt is awesome. I forgot to show you guys. Reduces damage by about 40 to 50% when you afflict Decrepify on enemies. Yeah, so this is the ring you want. increases your damage against slowed enemies, or triple this bonus against enemies afflicted by any other type of control impairing effect. You usually want this. If you can stay alive, you usually want this ring here and Unity instead of Convention of Elements. But I don't have Unity or that ring, so I can't do that right now. So I'll show you guys how the build works. Let's do a Nephilim Rift. Actually, let's do not 74. Okay, let's do an easy one, 65. I hope it's easy. I don't even know how to play this game. I don't even know why I'm playing this game. So the Necromancer for me, oh wow, I died. That's why I need bone armor up as fast as possible. So the Necromancer for me feels like a sorceress and a Hurricane Druid from Diablo 2 and what else? Oh, a Zealer Paladin from Diablo 2. So decrepify, freeze everyone. Look how fast I blow these units up. Boom. It's ridiculous damage. And when you swing at them, it's like the highest damage I've ever seen myself do was like what was it, like 80 billion, I think? 80 billion damage. It was like 80,000 million, it said. So it was a lot of damage. Basically, always keep 15 stacks of bone armor up. Try to stand still when you're attacking stuff. And when you kill some enemies, use Corpse Lance to do a lot of damage. And use Blood Rush to like teleport away. After you use Blood Rush, it heals you. No, it gives you 100% increased armor, which is really good. This video is terrible, but I don't care. So yeah, I feel like a Hurricane Druid from Diablo 2. I'm just running around killing everything and teleporting like a sorceress and attacking as if I'm a Zealer Paladin from Diablo 2. So this does not feel like a Necromancer at all, but apparently it is in Diablo 3. Diablo 3 Necromancer. I wanted the Necromancer to be like you summon a lot of units and stuff like that, but I think you can. I just heard it wasn't the best build, so I didn't even bother doing it. I have all the other sets in my stash, but I've yet to try out the other builds because this build's the best one in the game. And I'm able to do Greater Rift 75 with it, or 74, I don't know. But yeah, you always want to have bone armor up. You always want to decrepify your units so you take less damage. And when you kill the units, just press Corpse Lance and you'll kill everything. And teleport into a bunch of units. It's a good idea. So you take less damage for 2 seconds after you teleport. Can't wait to get all the criticism from this video. It's gonna be hilarious. I don't even know why I'm playing Diablo. I'm like not allowed to leave my house. That's why. Because of medical reasons. So I have to play Diablo 3. Or else gets pretty boring. So yeah, this is super easy. And killing bosses with this build is like the easiest thing ever. You just press Frozen Lands. No, wait, Land of the Dead. Freeze it, and then just spam Corpse Lance, and the boss is dead in like 2 seconds. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think this is actually, I don't know, I feel like this is definitely way better than my Barb. But I like my Whirlwind Barb better because it's just like, I just hold right click and that's all I have to do. This I actually have to pay attention a little. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, so I'm hitting like 16,000 million, just like 16 billion. It's kind of ridiculous. Just freeze everything because I'm bored. Make sure you decrepify. You put that because they take more damage. Never run out of essence, which is amazing. Never really lose life unless you're terrible like me. But I think I can do like Greater Rift 80. 74 was pretty easy. But I want to try a different build. I don't want to use this two-hander. I have my like own secret build that I think is better. It's more of like a poison build. And but I just my other items aren't as good right now. So I have to wait a little bit until I get better items. Yeah, you guys get the idea basically. Keep Bone Spear up. Blood Rush. Decrepify to make the enemies weaker. Boom. Never die. It's kind of amazing. To think how far Diablo 3 has come. I remember when Inferno level 60 was impossible. And now we're just running through monsters like it's nothing right now. It's kind of funny how easy this game got since the last time I really played. This doesn't feel like a Necromancer, but this is the Diablo 3 Necromancer. Teleporting. Well, I guess the Necromancer in Diablo 2 did teleport if you had Enigma. Watch this. Frozen. And just chop it down. Boom. And that's it. You get all these free legendaries. Back in my day, legendaries didn't exist in Diablo 3 when the game first came out. Make sure you use Bane of the Trapped, Pain Enhancer, and Star Weaver as your legendary gems. And that's about it. Necromancer build, super easy, not that fun to play. I just got an Arius shoulders. I hope these are better. They are not. Why would they be? And oh yeah, this whole entire build, all this gear, I got in like an hour and a half. So it's not that hard to get. Just join a Necromancer chat, play with other Necromancers, and they'll drop whatever loot. They basically share loot with you. I have 2 pairs of shoulders. I had full trangs. Full pestilence. I don't even know what this is. Rothmas. Yeah, whatever. Alright guys, take care. Hope this video helps you guys. What do I say at the end? Oh yeah, comment below, like, subscribe. Peace out guys. Thanks for watching.